Hello everybody and welcome to Just Football as I'm bringing you the latest news and transfer news from the DStv Premiership. Now if you're new on Just Football, kindly click on the subscribe button as we upload similar content every week. Now let's get on with the video. Now the first story of the day is that of Mayele is going to be released from Mamelodi Sundowns at the end of June. Now that is it. Mayele is going to become a free agent at the end of June. Very good player. We know Mamelodi Sundowns had loaned him to Cape Town City for the season, but now he's back at Mamelodi Sundowns, and then it is expected that Mayele is not going to be playing any more football at Mamelodi Sundowns. Orlandopirates does not rate him, so since Orlandopirates took charge at Mamelodi Sundowns, Mayele has never played and he was never even there, and he's not in the list of important players for Orlandopirates, so he is the player that Mamelodi Sundowns are going to let go of, so free on the market. A good player, very good player, Mayele. I am sure he's going to get a team very fast. I don't expect it to be difficult for Mayele to get a team. We know he's a very good player, good tactical player, also a good free kick taker, a good crosser, good corner taker, so a good player, Mayele. I am expecting that we'll get news very soon on his new team. His agent currently is trying to get him a move. Now we need to see what happened with the situation of Mayele. I'm sure big teams are going to be looking at him. Supersport United, I'm told they are going to be looking at the situation of Mayele, hoping to get him on a free transfer. A very good player on a free transfer. Now the next story is from Orlandopirates. Andile Jali to Orlandopirates. This story has been going on, we know, for ages now, but it is close to an end because we're expecting that Orlandopirates will announce Andile Jali officially on the 1st of July. The contract is not yet agreed or signed. It is agreed, okay, verbally it is agreed, but it is not signed. So unless a player signs a contract, the situation is always open. Any other team can always attack the situation. So we don't know which other team will go in, maybe late for Andile Jali, but at the moment it looks like Andile Jali will end up at Orlandopirates because they are the only team with a contract on the table that has not been rejected. Because Andile Jali, we know he rejected a contract from Raja Casablanca or another team. Yeah, it was Raja Casablanca. He rejected a very big contract from there. So Orlandopirates are set to get Andile Jali on the free from the way things are looking, unless someone pounces in the last minute. But it looks like Andile Jali is going to accept a contract from Orlandopirates because the contract has not been rejected, and the negotiations as of now, I know there's not been any negotiations in the last few weeks since Orlandopirates offered him that contract. So we're waiting to see what is going to happen on the 1st of July. We know most things are going to be happening on the 1st of July, not happening actually being confirmed. We know now people are moving around trying to sign players. And again, I'm going to talk about the striking situation at Kaizer Chiefs. I reported earlier today that Chibabiro would like to join Kaizer Chiefs. That is true, okay. Chibabiro and his agent, now we know they wanted to move to any other team in Africa. They were hoping they would get a lot more offers from Africa, but now the only deal or the only team that is still interested in Chibabiro from Africa is Young Africans. Now with Young Africans, we know they are still trying to resolve the situation of Mayele. So until they resolve the situation of Mayele, they will not be making any big sudden moves. Then now Kaizer Chiefs are favorites currently to get the player because now he said he would like to move to Kaizer Chiefs instead of Orlandopirates. Interestingly, I do not think this is good news actually for Kaizer Chiefs. A player who is saying he does not want to join Orlandopirates because he feels like at Orlandopirates there is too much competition in the striking department. That is not a good sign. So if he was a competitor and believes in himself, he would like to go to Orlandopirates where there is much more competition. But now, I don't know what you guys think. Tell me what you think about that situation. A player, Chibabiro, he does not want to go to Orlandopirates because he feels like there is too much competition and he may not be in the starting 11 as often as at Kaizer Chiefs. But now, that is a red flag for me. Tell me what you guys think anyway. And then the next big news again, Mamelodi Sundowns very close to agreeing a deal to sign Orlandopirates from Saleng FC. 19-year-old centre back. I'm sure you know of him. He's been doing very well, scoring a few of Man of the Match awards in the DStv Premiership. He just made it was his debut season last season. He got his first professional contract and already he's on the move. Mamelodi Sundowns close to completing that deal, but then they are not signing Orlandopirates for the present. They are signing him for the future. After he signs his deal with Mamelodi Sundowns, he's going to immediately go back to Stellenbosch FC on loan for the 2023-2024 season, but he's highly rated at Mamelodi Sundowns, and Orlando Mokwena really likes him, but he does not think that he would be able to break into the first team this season. But given that Stellenbosch FC, he was already part of the starting 11 or part of the first team, they feel for him being brought back to Stellenbosch FC would benefit him for the future. I think a very, very good move for Mamelodi Sundowns in that regard. Very, very good news for Mamelodi Sundowns. As we know, Mamelodi Sundowns are always going to get to place that they want. And again, Orlandopirates are still advancing in talks with Obas. Again, TS Galaxy. It's going to be difficult for Mamelodi Sundowns or Orlandopirates to negotiate with them because of that error that Safa made during the international break. But maybe that is not going to be a big hassle, but Orlandopirates are looking to complete that deal as soon as they can. Again, another player I want to talk about in this video, Rowan Human. Rowan Human is going to be in the move. Guaranteed, Maritzburg United, they know Rowan Human would like to move. He does not want to play in the Motsepe or in the NFT. So he wants to be in the move. He would like to join a team in the DStv Premiership or anywhere else as long as it is in the top division. But now, two teams have been reported, no, actually 3 teams have been reported to have interest in Rowan Human. That is Supersport United, Kaizer Chiefs, and Orlandopirates, and also Mamelodi Sundowns have been mentioned, but I'm not sure how concrete that is. But I'm sure I know the 3 teams that I just mentioned are very, very interested in Rowan Human, and they see him as a very, very concrete option in midfield. So we wait to see how Rowan Human or how his future is going to be resolved. And again, I want to affirm again, the deal between Orlandopirates and Maritzburg United is still on. Is still very, very, very much on for their midfielder Karim Kimwiri. So that deal is set to be announced on the 1st of July as well. Now we have to see if there's going to be any last minute changes. All these deals that have been announced, all these deals that we're saying are done. These deals are verbal agreement. So you need to understand that if a deal does not happen, and we said that the deal has been agreed, we need to understand this is a verbal agreement. You talk to someone, maybe you talk to a girl that you want to take out and she agrees, and then tomorrow she changes her mind. That is something that can happen in football as well. You talk to a player, he agrees to join your team, and then tomorrow the player changes their mind. This happens a lot in football. So now this, we're not working on rumors or on false news. We're talking about news that are coming from very, very good sources. So thank you very much for watching. Give us your views on the latest that we've just brought you. Rowan Human being on the move, likely joining one of the top teams in the DStv Premiership. Okay, Mamelodi Sundowns completing Oletu Makanya signing from Stellenbosch FC, signing for the future. And literally close to completing his move to Orlandopirates on the free transfer. Again, Layla K been released by Mamelodi Sundowns. Thank you very much for watching.
But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.